Hello viewers, welcome to JSM. In this lecture, I am going to explain some previous NEET questions solutions from the topic some basic concepts in chemistry or stoichiometry. From that, problems related to mole concept, I am going to explain how questions were asked and how to solve them in very simple way. Okay, that I am going to explain here. See, this is very important. See here, the number of water molecules is maximum in. This is one question asked in the previous case. And which has the maximum number of molecules. See here, options are different, but the question is the same. Maximum number of molecules are present in which case. Okay, here we have a very simple way to solve this type of problems which are asked many times. Let us see. So first one, the number of water molecules is maximum in. Four options were provided here. Okay, so 18 molecules of water, 1.8 gram of water, 18 gram of water, 18 moles of water, like that. Okay, so first of all, so here we have to find out how many moles of water is present in a particular every option. How many moles of water is present, because we know that 1 mole, okay, 1 mole of substance contains 6.022 into 10 power 23. Okay, 6.022 into 10 power 23 particles, molecules or atoms or any object. Okay, in 1 mole, these many particles are present. That is nothing but Avogadro number, right? That is nothing but Avogadro's number. So here, in each option, we have to identify how many moles of water is given. Okay, see here already it is given that 18 molecules of water, so no need to do anything here. Okay, leave this option. Next, look at this. Okay, so here 1.8 gram of water is present. First of all, we have to identify how many moles of water is present. So we have a formula here, number of moles. Okay, number of moles N can be calculated by using given mass of the substance by molar mass of that substance, right? Given mass by molar mass. See, this is the one of the most important relations in the chemistry. So many times this is useful in many topics. Okay, so this is the formula. First of all, we should calculate number of moles in this case, second case, so that is equal to given mass how much, 1.8 grams by molar mass of water. Okay, so that is H2O, right? 2 hydrogen atoms, so 2 into 1, 2 grams plus each oxygen is 16 grams is the atomic weight of oxygen, right? So here total 18 grams per mole, right? So molar mass is how much, 18. So that is nothing but this is equal to 0.1 mole. Okay, 0.1 mole, 1.8 by 18. That is nothing but 0.1 into Avogadro number of molecules are present. Okay, so this is the Avogadro number, right? It is multiplied by 0.1, we get 6.022 into 10 power 22. Okay, so in 1.8 grams water, how many water molecules are there? 6.022 into 10 power 22 water molecules are present. Next, in the third option, 18 grams of water, that is nothing but 18 by 18, right? Given mass is 18 gram, molar mass is 18. So here we get 1 mole, that is equal to Avogadro number of water molecules. That is how much? 6.022 into 10 power 23 water molecules are present in 18 grams of water. Okay. Next, last one directly given that 18 moles of water. 18 moles, that is nothing but 18 into Avogadro number, right? So 18 into 6.022 into 10 power 23. See here in this fourth option we have maximum number of water molecules. So first option only 18 molecules, and in the second option these many water molecules, third option these many water molecules, and here 18 into Avogadro number. So here we have maximum number of water molecules are present. Okay, so very simple. Remember this relation. This is very important formula. Just we have to calculate how many moles is present each and every option. Then we get the answer easily. Okay. Next, look at this one. See, this is also very similar problem, but just the options are different. Okay. So first here in the option A, number of moles of CO2 we have to calculate. Okay, mass is given how much? 44 gram by molar mass of CO2 how much? 44, right? Atomic mass of carbon is 12, for oxygen 16, two oxygens, that is equal to 32. 12 plus 32 how much? 44, right? Okay, so that is 1 mole. 1 mole, nothing but Avogadro number of CO2 molecules are present in 44 gram sample. Okay, next, number of moles of ozone, given mass is 48 grams by molar mass is 48, right? 3 oxygen atoms, each oxygen atomic mass is how much? 16 units. Okay, so that's why 3 into 16 how much? 48. So here also 1 mole of molecules are present, that is nothing but Avogadro number of ozone molecules are present in 48 grams of ozone. Next, number of moles of H2, given mass is 8, molar mass is 2, right? 2 oxygens, so 2 into 1, that is equal to 2. Okay, 4 moles, that is nothing but 4 into Avogadro number. Okay, 4 into Avogadro number. Last one, number of moles of SO2. So given mass is 64 gram by molar mass is 64, right? Sulfur atomic weight how much? 32. So here plus 2 into 16. That is how much? 2 into 16, 32. Directly we can write here. 32 plus 32, 64. So here how much? 1 mole of SO2. That is nothing but Avogadro number of SO2 molecules are present. So here in this one, 8 grams of water, maximum number of molecules present in the among the given options, right? So very simple, whatever it is the problem, we have to understand how to solve. Okay, that is important thing, right? See, both are same concept, right? Just options are different. Whatever it is the option, procedure is, so this relation we should know. Okay, and this formula very important. Just find out given mass by molar mass of the substance, whatever it is given in the option, right? Next problems, see here the number of atoms in 0.1 mole of a triatomic gas is. Okay, so here a triatomic gas is given and it is 0.1 mole. So we have to identify how many atoms are there. So here see triatomic gas. Triatomic means, so any molecule which has 3 atoms, right? Triatomic. For example, ozone, SO2, CO2, C, etc. These all are examples for the triatomic gases, right? See here, in ozone molecule 3 oxygen atoms are there. In sulfur dioxide molecule 1 sulfur, 2 oxygen atoms, total 3 atoms. In carbon dioxide 1 carbon, 2 oxygen atoms, so total 3 atoms. Triatomic gas. Okay, triatomic, any gas which has 3 atoms present in that molecule, that is a triatomic gas, right? Okay, so here we have to identify total how many atoms are there. See, right, in one molecule, okay, in one molecule how many atoms are there? 3 atoms are there, right? Yes or no? In one molecule 3 atoms. In 1 mole 3 into Avogadro number, that is 3 into 6.022 into 10 power 23 molecules. Yes or no? In 1 molecule how many atoms? 3 atoms. In 1 mole 3 into Avogadro number of atoms, right? Very simple. So 3 into this Avogadro number. Okay, in 0.1 mole, in 0.1 mole 0.1 into 3 into Avogadro number, that is 0.1 into 3 into 6.022 into 10 power 23. Okay, 10 power 23. Clear? So these many atoms are there. If you simplify this one, we get 18.066. 18.066 into 10 power 22, that is nothing but in scientific notation we can write 1.8066 into 10 power 23. Okay, so here This is the option 1.806 into 10 power 23. So what we have done is very simple. First of all, triatomic means one molecule of a triatomic gas has 3 atoms. Okay, in one molecule 3 atoms. In 1 mole 3 into Avogadro number of atoms are present. Yes or no? Okay. So that's why this is the value. Next in 0.1 mole. So 0.1 into 3 into Avogadro number. So we get this value, right? Very simple. Next, maximum number of molecules are present in. See, just now we discussed 2 problems in the beginning of this lecture. So again it is a similar model, but see here, if you observe this problem here, 2 options are given gases. Okay, their quantity is given in liters. Their volume is provided, and remaining 2 options, their mass is given. Okay, so here volume is given in liters, here mass is given in grams. So what we have to do? How to solve? Very simple. This is also. So here, when volumes are given, what we have to do is that 1 mole of a gas, okay, 1 mole of a gas occupies 22.4 liter at STP, right? 22.4 liter at STP. Okay, 1 mole of gas occupies this much volume. How many molecules are present, or how many atoms are present in this 22.4 liters? That is nothing but Avogadro number of molecules or atoms of gas are present. 6.022 into 10 power 23. Okay, so this is the relation which we have to use. Okay, 1 mole of gas occupies this much volume at STP. Okay, so how many atoms or molecules are there in the 22.4 liter? Avogadro number of atoms or molecules are present. Okay, so now here in 15 liters of hydrogen gas, how many molecules are there? In 22.4 liters of hydrogen, these many molecules. Clear? Okay, I will explain this one, then you can solve this easily. In 22.4 liter of H2, how many atoms are there? 6.022 into 10 power 23 H2 molecules are present. Okay, so then in 15 liter of H2, how many H2 molecules are there? Okay, so that is 15 by 22.4 into 6.022 into 10 power 23. Okay, 6.022 into 10 power 23. Clear? So in 22.4 liter, these many molecules of H2. In 15 liter, how many molecules? So 15 into Avogadro number by 22.4. Clear? So if we simplify this one, we get 0.6696 into Avogadro number. Simply I am writing Na here. Okay, 0.6696 into Avogadro number. If we simplify this one, this I am writing as Na. Next, same for this one also, right? Okay, so for this one, 5 by 22.4 into 6.022 into 10 power 23. So no, see here, for 15 liters, 15 by 22.4, how we are getting, I have explained here. For same this one also. Okay, 22.4 liter of N2 has these many molecules. 5 liters has 5 by 22.4 into Avogadro number. That is nothing but here we get, after simplification, 0.2232 into Avogadro number. Okay, 5 by 22.4 we get approximately 0.2232. Okay, clear. Next, see here, 0.5 gram of H2 gas. So now mass is given. So just we did 2 problems in the beginning of this lecture, same procedure. So first we have to find out how many moles of hydrogen is present in 0.5 grams. So number of moles of hydrogen is given mass by molar mass. Given mass is 0.5 gram, molar mass is 2 gram per mole, right? So that is nothing but here we get it is equal to 1.5, 1 by 4, right? 0.5 we can write 1 by 2. So here we get 1 by 4, that is nothing but 0.25 moles. Okay, so in 0.5 grams of hydrogen gas, 0.25 moles of hydrogen gas is present. If this is multiplied by Avogadro number, so that is nothing but number of hydrogen molecules present in 0.25 moles. Okay, what is this 0.25? Number of moles of hydrogen in 0.5 gram. If that is multiplied by Avogadro number, we get number of molecules present in 0.25 moles. Okay, see here 0.6696, 0.2232 and here 0.25 into Avogadro number. Finally, number of moles of oxygen present in 10 grams. So given mass by molar mass is 32. Okay, molar mass of oxygen is 32. That is nothing but after simplification we get 0.3125. 10 by 32. 0.3125 moles of oxygen is present in 10 grams. Okay, how many molecules are present? Just multiply this by Avogadro number. So that is the number of oxygen molecules present in 10 grams of sample. Okay, so if you observe these numbers, see here we have the highest number, right? So that is option A is our answer. Okay, so this is the biggest number, 0.6696 into Avogadro number 2232, 0.25, 0.3125. Okay, suppose lowest number of molecules present in, so this will be the answer, right? 0.2232 into Avogadro number. So question can be asked in any manner, whatever it is the problem and whatever they are the options present. So the procedure you have to understand, then we can solve any model problem, right? Now let us see two more problems. So first one, the weight of one molecule of a compound C60H122 is. Okay, so here we have to identify weight of one molecule of this. Okay, so here how to solve this type of problems. Let us see here, first of all, we should know molar mass. Okay, molar mass or molecular weight of this one. So how to calculate the molar mass? So here total weight of the constituent atoms, right? So here how many carbons are there? 60 carbons. Atomic weight of carbon is how much? 12, right? Plus how many hydrogen atoms are there? 122. Atomic weight of hydrogen is how much? 1. So here this is 60 into 12, that is 720 plus 122, that is 842. Okay, grams per mole. Okay, gram mole inverse. Clear? So what is the molar mass of this C60H122? 842 grams per mole. What is the meaning of this one? See, this is not the mass of single molecule. This is the mass of 1 mole. Okay, mass of 1 mole of C60H122. Clear? Not only here, for example, see if you write 18 gram of water, means this is not the weight of one water molecule. This is the weight of 1 mole of H2O molecules. Okay, weight of 1 mole of H2O molecules, not the weight of single water molecule. Like this here, this 842 is the weight of 1 mole of C60H122. Okay, but we have to calculate one molecule weight how much. How to solve this type of problems? Very simple here. See here we know that, see, this is molar mass is how much? 842 gram. That is nothing but this is the mass of 1 mole of C60H122. Okay, so this is the mass of 1 mole of, that is nothing but mass of Avogadro number of, okay, mass of these many molecules of C60H122. So no, 1 mole of a substance contains how many molecules? Avogadro number of molecules, these many molecules. So here, now see, this is the weight of these many molecules, not weight of single molecule. Then how can we get the weight of single molecule? That is, therefore we have a general formula, mass of one molecule is equal to molar mass or molecular weight by Avogadro's number. Okay, clear? So this is the formula which we use to calculate. Clear? Mass of a one molecule, how can we get? Its molar mass is divided by Avogadro number, then we get the mass of single molecule. Okay, so therefore here mass of 1 C60 H122 molecule is equal to its molar mass by 6.022 into 10 power 23. Okay, so after simplification we get option B as the answer. Okay, so simplification you can do yourself. I am explaining here how to solve. Okay, simplification is you can do yourself. So here mass of one molecule is its molar mass divided by Avogadro number. Clear? Right. Next, see here another problem, very important model. This is also hemoglobin contains 0.334 percentage of iron by weight. Okay, and how many number of iron atoms are present in one hemoglobin molecule? Okay, weight percentage of iron is given in the hemoglobin molecule. So we have to calculate how many iron atoms are present in one hemoglobin molecule. So here molar mass of hemoglobin is provided. Okay, so this is how to solve this type of problems when mass percentage of a particular element in a compound is given. Already I made a video on this one. I have explained in detail the formula and how to calculate with the important model problems. Okay, I will give the link in the description if you watch that one if you want. See here now what is the formula here? Weight percent or mass percent. Weight percent of an element in a compound or molecule is equal to atomic weight. Okay, atomic weight of that atom. Okay, atomic weight of that atom into number of atoms by molar mass into 100. This is the formula which we use to calculate weight percentage of an element in a given compound. Okay, so here we are going to calculate iron, number of iron atoms. So here nothing but weight percentage of iron equal to atomic weight of iron into number of iron atoms by molar mass. In which molecule we are going to calculate? In hemoglobin. So here we have to take molar mass of hemoglobin. Clear? So let us see here, if you simplify this one, weight percentage is given how much? 0.334, right? And atomic weight of iron how much? 56 into number of iron atoms we have to calculate. Number of iron atoms by molar mass is provided here 67,200 into 100, right? Okay, so weight percentage of iron equal to its atomic weight, iron atomic weight into number of iron atoms present in the molecule by molar mass. So here what we have to calculate? Number of iron atoms. So this is already provided in the problem, right? See, if you remember this formula, question can be asked in the different way. Sometimes if they give these three and ask you to calculate weight percentage, here this is provided, this is given, we have to calculate number of atoms, like that. Okay, however it may be asked, you can solve. Remember this formula and how to solve you should know. Okay, so if you simplify this one, therefore number of iron atoms is equal to 0.334 into 67,200. Okay, so we are doing cross multiplication, so divided by 56 into 100. Okay, so what we get here, that is equal to 4. After simplification we get 4. So option D is the answer. Total how many iron atoms are present? 4 iron atoms are present in the hemoglobin. Okay, so in this way we can solve problems. Clear? So we discussed different model problems which were asked in the previous medical entrance exams. Okay, so understanding the method is very important. However, the question is asked, whatever the molecules options were given, procedure is same. That you should understand, then problem solving will be very simple. Okay, thank you for watching.